think you should be.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we will be looking at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum as well as Ethereum Classic. So shout out to, I believe it is Camdor, for posting his top altcoin for review. You are the lucky guy that gets shouted out today, so props to you. Let's just jump right into this market because I know there is a lot to talk about. We are looking at the cryptocurrency market cap right now, and I'm refreshing the page so we can get a good live view of what exactly is happening. So as this loads, there we go, you'll notice the market is going back up to $300 billion. And we do have a Bitcoin dominance still at around 45%, so not too bad, not too bad. You'll notice some cryptos are slowly going back up to consolidation period. Bitcoin up 1.7%, Ethereum at 0.6%, Litecoin a little bit laggy, still down 2%, not too bad though. And you'll notice the majority of the market is picking up. We have a crypto Bytum up 20%, which is pretty cool. But we're slowly moving up, so hopefully we'll have an up positive day tomorrow. Looking at Litecoin, let's just jump right into it. I was really close up. I did play with the lines a little bit, so don't get too mad at me. But I'm just going to zoom out so you guys see what the graph looks like right now. So I did tweak it a little bit. I don't think it affected it that much, but this might give us a better view of what Litecoin might look like. So I did start it off here. I know I can move it up, but I think this is a better view. So this is kind of where we did take off and start moving in an upwards direction before we broke out back in, I believe it was December of 2017. So a couple months ago. But you'll notice we did move up and we hit a few lines right here, tested this, and then bounced up higher. And as we moved up, you can notice that we are testing it once again right here. So when you look at it like this, it doesn't look that bad. You'll notice that this middle moving average does go right through the center of this pennant flag formation. So that might be the good lines that we're supposed to see. This might be the way it's supposed to look. You'll notice on the RSI, though, we are extremely oversold. So there is a good chance that we are going to start moving up now. And when I did change this chart, you'll notice that this may be a better view, and this might be the D point we're looking for right now. So maybe now we can start to see an upwards movement, and we can go higher now. So we'll definitely pay a closer look in the next few days on Litecoin. I'm still not anti-Litecoin. I don't think Litecoin's going to shoot crazy far down. I just don't see it. It is possible, but you'll notice we did come down. We are stuck right here. Is this a line of support? Kind of hard to say. Moving up, I wouldn't say so, although we do see some lines right here, right here. So I guess I will draw a line of support because there are 3 points right here where we do touch. You'll see 1, 2, 3, and then you'll notice we're right here at 4, and then we're starting a new candle right now in green. So nice to see it positive, but this is pretty much going to be the test right now. Whether or not we're going to stay below this upwards trend right now and it's going to act as resistance, or if we're going to go positive and bounce up and hopefully retest E right now, or test E. What I'm looking to see for Litecoin is that we do move up and we do come back to retest that middle moving average, and it's pretty much almost guaranteed, I want to say, that we're going to move up, because on the daily, to see that we are so oversold right now, pretty much testing it, and then on the 4-hour we are basically just cruising on this oversold line right here. We're pretty much looking, we have every excuse to move higher. We are very low, we're very below this middle moving average right now, so at some point we are going to have to come back up and retest that. Whether or not this starts to come down and we retest it, or whether we come up and retest it, it is going to happen. But what it does look like is by the time we do get here, either the MMA is going to move down and meet us at E, or we're going to go up fast enough where this kind of just cruises above here and we're able to break out above E and move up higher. But I do like the way these lines are set up right now, having this slant right here, and that we do touch it at numerous points. I am still bullish on Litecoin, and I do think that we will be moving up in the near future. So hold on, hodl your coins. I do think by May we should be definitely in the 200s, 300s. So definitely hold out. I do think April is going to be a big month for Litecoin, but we're just going to have to wait and see. Moving on to Bitcoin, pretty much having the same chart, that hump right here. You'll notice we have that hump right here once again. Litecoin moving a little bit lower than Bitcoin, but still, I want to say it's the same pattern that we're seeing. Whether or not we're going to come down lower and retest that, or whether we are already golden, I think I can move this up a little bit more to look something like that. That's a better view to me, having more tests. It's safe to say that this, right in this area, is the D point, and again, we are looking for a movement upwards with Bitcoin to retest that MMA, as well as breaking through this downwards trend and breaking through the E point on the Elliott wave triangle. I do think that we will see an upwards trend in both Bitcoin and Litecoin, and as you notice, Bitcoin and Litecoin piggyback each other. So if money does move into cryptocurrency, those are probably going to be the coins where we see that push upwards that we're desperately looking for. Again, there is a chance we can go down, but the way the signs are showing is that we're due for a movement upwards. We're too oversold on daily charts. We're below the middle moving average. There's just a lot that's telling us that we need to move higher. Looking at Ethereum right now, a very interesting chart, I may say so myself. Zooming out on the daily, you'll notice that we are retesting that line that I pointed out. You'll notice that this right here is where a lot of resistance and support is that Ethereum built up, and that is where we're at right now, retesting that. So I am quite bullish on Ethereum, more than I am on Litecoin and Bitcoin, because if you notice the RSI, we are extremely, extremely, extremely oversold. I can't even find a time when we were that low. The last time, okay, right here. Last time we were this low was back in 2016, the end of 2016. So almost a year and a half ago, and that's where we are now. So we're definitely due for a break upwards with Ethereum. I'm very bullish on Ethereum right now. We are retesting this area right here. I do think we will break out past this. Like I said in my previous videos, we were going to hold on to this line right here as we move down, and you'll notice that we are going to be most likely retesting this bottom support line right here, right at the end of this downtrend, and I do think we're going to pop up out of here and move all the way back up to retest that middle moving average quite quickly. So definitely hold on to your Ethereum. I do plan on buying into that. Now let's move on to Ethereum Classic, and I have a few questions and comments I'm going to say at the end of the video, so just bear with me and watch the whole thing through. Looking at Ethereum Classic right now, just zooming out quickly, we do notice some lines of support. Pretty much right where it's at right now is a line of support that we're trading on right here. As you can see, we have a touch coming back down here, another one here, and then 1, 2, 3 more right here. If I draw a second one, you'll see it kind of hangs right around here. So there is a huge gap where we just popped right up and we didn't build much support over here. So if we do break below here, expect a run all the way down to around $10. But trading at where we are now, you'll notice that there is a line of resistance that is pushing Ethereum Classic down right now. Right here, for sure. Kind of the same thing as Ethereum was. So Ethereum is following Ethereum Classic, obviously, or the other way around. Ethereum Classic is following Ethereum. And what I'm looking for in both Ethereum and Ethereum Classic is a pop right now, because they're both trading very low. They're both testing that line of resistance right now. And what should happen, and what most likely will happen, is that we pop right out of here and we move up to retest these middle moving averages right now. That is what I'm anticipating, these high and low middle moving averages. So definitely expect a movement probably by tomorrow, if not the next day, bringing us out of this downtrend right here, hopefully not bringing us lower, but definitely a break upwards to retest that middle moving average. So wait for the breakout. Don't buy in now if you haven't already. Wait for us to break above this line right here, maybe at around $17. We're trading at 16. So if we go to around 17, 18 for sure is a breakout sign. I would buy into Ethereum and ride it all the way up because I don't see much resistance until we get to maybe around this area right here. So you'll notice that if we do pop right here, we'll probably go right up to around $23, which is a pretty mighty jump for Ethereum Classic, I'd say. So hopefully those tips help you guys. I did want to mention that I do eventually plan on making a how to buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrency on Coinbase video for you, David, and then I believe it was Joseph wanted me to get into more on swing trades and day trading, and I do plan on making a video on that to come. But just hold on to your Litecoin and hold on to your wallets because we will be doing that soon. Otherwise, please like, comment, subscribe, donate to the channel. Everything is in the description below. The raffle is still going on to April 1st, so if you'd like to be involved in that, read the description below. And lastly, leave a comment as to what your top altcoin is that you'd like to be reviewed. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.